Have you ever found yourself waking up once, twice, or even 3 times in the middle of the night just to go to the bathroom? At first, it might not seem like a big deal, but when it happens night after night, it starts to wear on you. The interrupted sleep, the groggy mornings, the constant fatigue, it all starts to build up. And the worst part? You begin to accept it as a normal part of aging. But here's something most people don't realize. Frequent nighttime urination, or nocturia, isn't just about getting older. It's your body's way of waving a little red flag saying something's off balance. Maybe it's inflammation in the bladder. Maybe your kidneys are working harder than they should. Or maybe it's something as simple as a mineral imbalance that no one's talked to you about yet. Here's the good news. Your body is capable of restoring that balance. And one of the easiest, most natural ways to help it do that is through food, not pills, not invasive procedures. Just real, healing food that works with your body, not against it. In this guide, we're going to explore 8 powerful natural foods that support better bladder control, soothe irritation, and reduce those frustrating nighttime trips to the bathroom. These aren't exotic superfoods you'll never find at your local store. They're simple, accessible, and most importantly, they work when used consistently. Let's dive in and take a closer look at the first food that could help you finally enjoy a full night's rest, uninterrupted. It might surprise you to learn that one of the most effective foods for reducing nighttime urination is something you could easily toss onto your salad or snack on during the day: pumpkin seeds. These tiny green gems are more than just a crunchy topping. They're loaded with nutrients that specifically support bladder health. What makes pumpkin seeds so powerful? For starters, they're rich in zinc and magnesium, 2 minerals your bladder relies on to function smoothly. Magnesium helps relax the muscles in your urinary tract, reducing spasms and that constant urge to go. Zinc, on the other hand, plays a role in maintaining the tissue lining of the bladder and supports healthy prostate function, something especially important for older men. In fact, research published in the Journal of Traditional and Complementary Medicine found that pumpkin seed extract significantly improved urinary function in men with overactive bladder symptoms. And the effect wasn't just noticeable, it was meaningful enough to reduce nighttime awakenings. You don't need to take a supplement to get these benefits. Just a small handful of raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds in the afternoon or with dinner can be a gentle way to support your bladder while also giving your body essential nutrients. Try sprinkling them on steamed veggies, blending them into smoothies, or simply eating them as is. And if you've ever felt that full bladder sensation just as you were about to fall asleep, you'll be glad to know that pumpkin seeds may help calm that urgency before it even starts. But pumpkin seeds are just the beginning. There's another humble food, often overlooked, that can help reduce water retention and support nighttime bladder relief in a very different way. When most people think about cutting down nighttime urination, they assume they need to drink less water. Ironically, that's not always the answer. In some cases, drinking too little can actually make things worse by irritating the bladder lining or concentrating the urine, which triggers urgency. That's where cucumber comes in, hydration, but in its calmest, most balanced form. Cucumber is one of the most hydrating foods on the planet, made up of about 95% water. But what makes it different from just drinking a glass of water is that it delivers that hydration slowly, absorbed alongside fiber, minerals, and plant compounds that soothe inflammation. That means less pressure on your kidneys to process fluid all at once, and less urgency waking you up at night. Beyond water content, cucumbers also contain potassium, a mineral that helps balance sodium levels and reduce fluid retention. This is key because when your body holds on to excess fluid, often due to too much salt or stress hormones, it ends up being flushed out. At 2 or 3 a.m., cucumber gently helps your body let go of that excess during the day instead. If you're not already including cucumber in your meals, it's incredibly easy to start. Add a few slices to your lunch salad, blend it into a green smoothie, or infuse it in your water bottle for a cool, refreshing flavor. Some even enjoy it lightly salted with a squeeze of lemon as an afternoon snack. Now, while cucumbers calm the system through hydration, there's another superfood that works in a different way by directly calming inflammation in the bladder and urinary tract. And it's something that's been used for centuries as a natural remedy for discomfort. Sometimes the reason we wake up to pee at night isn't because we're drinking too much water. It's because our bladder is irritated. Inflammation, even low grade, can make the bladder hypersensitive. That's when something as minor as a little urine inside can feel like an emergency. But here's the good news. Certain fruits can actually soothe and protect the bladder lining. And one of the best is the humble blueberry. Blueberries are packed with antioxidants, especially a type called anthocyanins. These deep blue pigments do more than give the berries their color. They actively fight inflammation throughout the body, including in the urinary tract. There's even evidence that blueberries help prevent harmful bacteria from sticking to the walls of the bladder. That means fewer chances for infection and fewer false alarms that send you rushing to the bathroom. What's also great about blueberries is their impact on blood sugar. Many people don't realize that blood sugar spikes, especially after dinner, can pull extra water into the bladder. Blueberries have a low glycemic index and are high in fiber, which helps keep blood sugar more stable. It's a subtle but powerful benefit that makes your bladder's job easier at night. Try a small bowl of fresh or frozen blueberries as an evening snack, or blend them into a creamy smoothie with Greek yogurt. They're sweet, satisfying, and incredibly bladder-friendly. And because they're so rich in anti-inflammatory compounds, they don't just support your bladder, they help your whole body feel calmer, more balanced. Speaking of calming the body, there's another food coming up that works like nature's tranquilizer. It helps you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and also gently supports kidney function. You've probably had it before, just maybe not at the right time of day. If there's one fruit that feels like it was tailor-made to help with nocturia, it's cherries. Small, juicy, and deeply red, cherries do something most other fruits can't. They naturally support both bladder health and deeper sleep. That's a rare combo, and exactly what makes them so powerful for people struggling with nighttime bathroom trips. The secret lies in two things: their natural melatonin content and their potent anti-inflammatory power. Melatonin, of course, is the hormone your body produces to help you fall asleep and stay asleep. But as we age, our melatonin production can dip, making it harder to reach deep, restful sleep stages. Tart cherries, in particular, contain a small but meaningful amount of this sleep-regulating compound, helping your body naturally ease into rest mode. But that's only part of the story. Cherries, especially the dark red varieties, also contain polyphenols and anthocyanins that calm inflammation in the urinary tract. This means less irritation, fewer nighttime bladder spasms, and less urgency disrupting your rest. Some people enjoy a small glass of tart cherry juice about 1 to 2 hours before bed. Others prefer a handful of fresh cherries with a light protein-rich snack. Either way, the effect is gentle but real. A quieter bladder, deeper sleep, and a more peaceful night overall. Now, cherries are amazing for their dual benefit, but there's one root vegetable that works even deeper. Not only does it nourish your kidneys, but it also supports the nervous system, which plays a surprising role in nocturia. If you're waking up often with no clear trigger, this next food might be what your body is quietly asking for. Sometimes, we focus so much on the bladder that we forget the rest of the system connected to it. Your kidneys, nervous system, and even adrenal glands all play a role in how often you wake up at night. And when any of these are out of sync, whether due to stress, diet, or age, your nighttime bathroom patterns can change. This is where sweet potatoes quietly shine. Sweet potatoes are far more than just a comfort food. They're a nutritional powerhouse rich in complex carbohydrates, vitamin B6, magnesium, and potassium, all of which support a calm, balanced nervous system. When your nerves are firing too much at night, even a slightly full bladder can feel urgent. By helping calm those signals, sweet potatoes reduce that false alarm feeling. Magnesium, in particular, is key. It relaxes muscles, helps regulate fluid balance, and supports adrenal health, all essential when it comes to preventing frequent urination at night. Meanwhile, potassium helps balance sodium levels and reduces water retention, so your body doesn't feel the need to offload fluids at 2 a.m. And let's not forget that sweet potatoes also support kidney function. Their antioxidant compounds, including beta-carotene, help reduce oxidative stress on these vital organs, allowing them to process fluids more efficiently during the day, so you're less likely to deal with overflow during the night. Roast them, mash them, or even cube and bake them into healthy snacks. Try including a small portion with your dinner. It's satisfying, grounding, and just might help keep you in bed longer, undisturbed. Now, if sweet potatoes work from the inside to relax your system, the next food works from the outside in by actively flushing out toxins and calming the entire urinary tract. And it might already be in your fridge, just waiting for its moment to shine. If you've ever thought of celery as just a crunchy snack with no real flavor, it's time to think again. This light green stalk might be humble, but when it comes to supporting your urinary system, it's nothing short of impressive. In fact, celery acts like nature's own diuretic, but not the kind that drains your body harshly. It works gently, encouraging your body to let go of excess fluids at the right time of day, so you're not paying the price during the night. Celery contains a unique blend of phytochemicals and electrolytes, especially potassium and sodium, in a ratio that helps your kidneys filter waste more efficiently. The magic lies in how celery promotes urination during the day, reducing the fluid buildup that often leads to overnight bathroom trips. It's like helping your body get ahead of the problem, so when nighttime comes, everything is already in balance. Even better, celery is rich in apigenin, a plant compound known for its anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties. This is especially helpful if your nocturia is connected to a slightly irritated bladder or low-grade urinary tract issues. Apigenin helps calm the bladder walls, so they're less reactive and less likely to misfire during the night. You don't need to eat a mountain of celery to see benefits. A few stalks chopped into your lunch salad or blended into a green juice can do the trick. Some people even enjoy celery tea made from its seeds, which have been used traditionally to support kidney health. Now, celery helps flush and soothe. But what if the real problem is that your bladder muscles are simply too weak to hold urine for long? In that case, the next food, creamy, rich, and full of healthy fats, might be exactly what you need to bring strength back to your system. When we talk about bladder control, most people assume it's all about avoiding drinks or timing bathroom visits just right. But what if the real solution lies in making your bladder muscles stronger and more resilient? That's exactly what avocados can help with. Avocados are a rich source of healthy monounsaturated fats, magnesium, and vitamin K nutrients that not only support heart and brain health, but also nourish the smooth muscle tissue in your bladder and pelvic floor. A stronger bladder means fewer leaks, better holding power, and less nighttime urgency. But that's not all. Avocados also help regulate fluid balance through their generous potassium content, which works to gently flush out excess sodium and reduce water retention. Less fluid stored in the tissues means less pressure on your bladder at night. And because avocados are naturally anti-inflammatory, they can help calm down any irritation that might make the bladder extra sensitive during sleep. One of the best parts? They're incredibly easy to work into your daily meals. Slice one into a salad, mash it onto whole grain toast, or blend it into a smoothie with spinach and banana for a creamy, satisfying treat. And since they're filling without being heavy, they make a perfect addition to your dinner plate, helping you feel nourished and grounded before bedtime. As powerful as avocados are, there's still one more food to talk about. It may not look flashy, and it's often treated as a side dish, but its effect on your body's fluid processing and nighttime urination is nothing short of remarkable. It's time to shine a light on one final, quietly powerful food that could complete your journey toward uninterrupted sleep. It doesn't always get the spotlight like quinoa or oats, but barley is one of those ancient grains that quietly supports the body in ways we often overlook, especially when it comes to urinary health. If you're dealing with frequent nighttime urination, barley may just be the grounding, balancing food your body needs. Barley is naturally high in beta-glucans, a type of soluble fiber that not only helps regulate blood sugar, but also supports kidney function and fluid balance. When your kidneys process fluid more efficiently during the day, it means less catch-up work for them at night. That alone can dramatically reduce the urge to get up and go at 2 or 3 in the morning. What sets barley apart, though, is its ability to soothe the urinary tract. It's traditionally been used in many cultures as a gentle diuretic, one that flushes out toxins without depleting the body of essential electrolytes. It's even common in some parts of the world to drink barley water as a home remedy for urinary tract discomfort. The mild, nutty flavor of barley is also incredibly calming, ideal for evening meals when you want something filling but easy on the system. You can enjoy barley in soups, stews, or even as a warm grain salad paired with roasted veggies and a splash of olive oil. Cooked properly, it has a slightly chewy texture that's both satisfying and comforting. Try making a simple barley broth in the afternoon and sipping it warm as you wind down your day. Now that we've explored 8 incredible foods, you might be wondering, how do I bring all this together in a way that actually makes a difference? Let's wrap up with a few thoughts on consistency, timing, and why small daily choices matter more than you think. So here we are, 8 simple, natural foods that can gently but powerfully support your body in reducing those frustrating nighttime bathroom visits. And the best part? None of them involve drastic changes. No strict diets, no pills. Just small, consistent shifts in what you put on your plate each day. Of course, these foods aren't magic bullets. They won't transform your bladder overnight. But the body responds beautifully to consistency. A handful of pumpkin seeds here, a little sweet potato with dinner there, maybe a bowl of blueberries or a few slices of cucumber in the evening. Over time, these small habits stack up. They ease inflammation, balance minerals, support your kidneys, and calm the signals that keep waking you up. And when your bladder starts to settle, your nights change. You wake up feeling rested instead of drained. Your energy during the day improves. Your mood lifts. Even your immune system gets a boost, because real rest is one of the most powerful forms of healing we have. So, if you've been battling nocturia for weeks, months, or even years, know this: you're not stuck. There's real hope in the foods you eat and the choices you make. Let your meals be part of your healing. Treat your body with care, and it will respond. You deserve deep, uninterrupted sleep. You deserve to feel strong and balanced again. And with these foods in your corner, that goal may be closer than you think.